Welcome to Ringside Riffs by Andres Cortes. Let's go into when Roman Reigns is gonna come back. We need to know exactly the details, and it keeps on appearing. We keep getting the subliminal messages. The tribal chief is gonna come back and settle the differences between the bloodline, and he will impact and set off a float. Now, we have gotten a few of news. Is it going to be that there is going to be a new theme for Roman Reigns? Is it possible that the tribal chief comes back under a new persona with a new disguise, with the new theme song? Not to not be acknowledged, but to now solidify his new run as the predator, as the one that is hunting and not the one to be hunted. Now, talking about hunters, we got Triple H, and Triple H is here declaring that the WWE keeps on growing. He has massive plans for not only the bloodline, but the involvement of Stone Cold Steve Austin, of other legends like The Rock, of The Undertaker, and the direction where WWE is taking off. We continue to see that the patterns and the storylines all around it are continuing to grow. Now, is it a mistake by the storytellers that Randy Orton did not get to face off against Cody Rhodes? Was it too early, or was it the perfect matchup? Was it a mistake that Gunther won in the King of the Ring? We know that it is a solidified chance that the person that won King of the Ring was going to declare themselves as the person going against for the title. And if Randy Orton had beaten Gunther for that chance, if he had considered himself the king of the Vipers, we would now be saying, hey, Cody Rhodes against Randy Orton, the definite storyline that we all needed. Is it a mistake? Is it something that we are missing out? Or will Gunther and Cody Rhodes actually pay off for SummerSlam? And will we be content with what we are considering to be the main event of SummerSlam? Two time zones, two titans of the glory. We got Gunther, King of the Ring, versus Cody Rhodes, and a heel versus a babyface. Is it because they did not want to make Randy Orton into a babyface, or because they did not want the storyline to break out so soon? Either way, SummerSlam is right around the corner, and even though we have Clash of the Titans coming up, we can definitely see that we are going to see the storylines building up little by little. Now, Jimmy, I mean, Jey Uso has declared himself as main event Money in the Bank contender, meaning, yes, it seems highly likely that due to all of his losses, due to everything that we have seen him struggling and everything we have seen him and losing and not becoming the champion that we all want him to be, the push that he is getting by the fans. What does that mean? The next Money in the Bank person is clear. We're going to see Mr. Money in the Bank, Jey Uso. Main event Money in the Bank. We're going to see Jey Uso get that opportunity, and not only that, but he will cash in. And if anything, here we go. Back into the storyline of the bloodline. Back into the storyline of maybe Roman Reigns getting that title back only to lose it shortly after to main event Jey Uso. And by that, I mean it would make a full turn, meaning that he might be taking up head of the table. They might take him seriously enough that they put The Rock up against Jey Uso, and it turns into this type of civil war of the bloodline that we all keep seeing. We have heard certain rumors that Jacob Fatu is coming back. So what can we expect now that Jey Uso is definitely going to be the number one person we all have in our minds to win the Money in the Bank? What do you expect now that Jey Uso has not only declared himself, but is getting the push by the WWE audience, is getting the well respected feelings that we all see, that we all feel, and that we all want? Now, someone who's also been considering getting a certain push is the Chad Gable, the Otis, the Sami Zayn, the Alpha Academy. That storyline continues to build, and the way Chad Gable has now constructed himself to be some type of villain, some type of Kurt Angle, some type of renaissance of a anti-hero person, where we see these personalities definitely cry out, definitely say, hey, Sami Zayn is the voice of the abusers. He is telling him, do not let yourselves get abused. Do not let anybody talk to you in that way. But we continue to see Maxine, Otis. We continue to see the Alpha Academy allow this. But why? It is all mentally, it is all psychological war. It all goes into great storytelling and great ways to show that not only Alpha Academy is some type of cult, but we have a way to show that Chad Gable is an actual manipulator, a mastermind, a villain. Now, what are they going to do? Will Chad Gable go at all costs to win that title? Definitely. What will happen and how will the storyline evolve? Are we looking to give Otis the push? Because we're constructing a major villain. That means we need a major hero. And by being a major hero, we already hear the crowds pop, the people chanting for Otis, the defiancy, the rebellion. And we know that if it all goes down to that, what main way but for WWE to continue to build upon a rivalry, to continue to heat up what is come and high stakes, what is now becoming literally the main event things for Raw. Yes, the storylines of Judgment Day, the storylines of Alpha Academy, and everything in between of the main points of Raw, of SmackDown, of WWE right now. So you have to put the titles behind these people. Someone who is losing steam is Andrade. Finally, we have seen him in a match, but we continue to ask ourselves, why does it take so long to see Andrade, a former US champion, as they mentioned, to not appear in these matches, to not be able to appear consistently in the WWE. They are not building upon this person. Yes, they have now solidified that Andrade wants to be alone. He does not want to be part of the LWO. He does not want to be part of Legado del Fantasma. He does not want to be part of any of these already associations, and he wants to build upon his own character, but he has not considerably done anything. If I believe anything, I believe Andrade should be the speed title holder. Now, what they're doing with Ricochet, what they're doing with Braun Breaker, we got to take in consideration that Ricochet is going to lose that title. And why haven't they put Andrade on this Twitter speed WWE such thing? If we know that he deserves a title, we know that he deserves a push, and we know that speed is actually, I feel, dying out slowly. So a main person that we can be pushing into is Andrade. He might be giving up that hype. We know he's talented in the ring. He's talented outside of the ring. He has that personality where people can fall behind, and he has that certain background where certain people can definitely identify themselves with him. So what can we expect for the WWE to push on Andrade, and will they even consider him for speed? Because speed continues to lose its momentum, it continues to lose its ways, and if anything, we might see Andrade be able to upbring, and become the new face of something in the WWE, such as he's done before. Now, talking about faces, we have Liv Morgan being the face of the women's world championship. We know that the storyline between the Judgment Day, between Liv Morgan, keep on building up. They say that they don't want her, but there seems to be some type of love connection between Finn Balor, between Liv Morgan, between Dominic Mysterio. Is Finn Balor getting jealous? Is Dominic Mysterio allowing this? Or is he trying to stop this? Because we know that Liv Morgan is probably playing mind games with these people. Why? To break up the Judgment Day, to destroy Rhea Ripley. It is not about love. It is not about anything else but manipulation. Thank you for watching.